Ladies and gentlemen, we have a chance. I don't know how good of a chance, but we do have a legitimate chance of possibly getting to a national championship game. As of right now, we are the only team in the top 10 that has not taken the L all season. We beat Rice 45-17. The game was a lot closer than that final score. But at the end of the day, we handled business, and we should have impressed the computers. And even in the college football playoff, these humans seem like computers because it's Alabama, Ohio State, Clemson, Notre Dame. It's usually the same cast of schools. You might get another team in there like, who's playing well right now? I don't even know who's playing well because I'm not really paying attention. Because one thing I realized is that the parity in college football ain't what it used to be, man. And I'm kind of seeing that in my own dynasty. So if we have a phenomenal year, you guys, this will probably be the last year of Jackson State football. I was looking at some of my playlists, my old playlists, like SAU. SAU still gets a lot of views and watch time, and the only thing I could come up with is that yes, that's my baby, and I did most of my I did a lot of videos in that dynasty, but the only thing I could think of is that stayed independent the whole way through, and we played 5-star matchups the whole way through. Every year we were playing top teams week in and week out, and then it dawned on me as we scored a touchdown right there that I was watching like an old episode of like the ESPN College Football 150 year anniversary, whatever that show was on ESPN, and they were talking about Notre Dame, how Notre Dame always played like top tier talent, and that's why they had so many of the greatest games in college football history. And I was like, boom, that's what it is. So our next dynasty, we're gonna make sure that we stick with independent this whole time. Jackson State was independent for the first part of this dynasty, but then we joined Conference USA, which I do not regret. It's our first time joining a lower conference, so I wanted to see how you guys will react to it. Some of the views are down, but not by a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with just getting a couple of thousand views on these videos. That's totally fine with me. But sometimes I'm like, okay, well, why is this one slowing down just a little bit? And it's not because we already won a championship, because usually after I win a championship, the views dip a little bit. I'm talking about like maybe 100 to 200 views on a consistent basis, not like a crazy amount. Okay, I'm not trying to say that. But it seems like the views have already dipped. The only thing I can think of is because we're playing lesser schools. So we're going to go back to the old formula of SAU, stay independent, take on the Notre Dames, the USCs, the Oklahomas, the Texas, the Ohio States, the Michigans, the Florida States. I don't know if I already said those schools, but you know what I'm saying, all right? Anyways, let's get to this game. We got a touchdown pass, got a safety. We're playing pretty well versus Houston, who I thought was going to be a rival, especially off the first game. The first ever game versus Houston, y'all. Do y'all remember that game? Do y'all remember that game? It was like 43-42 was the final. That win versus them got us our first bowl bid ever. And then we lost to Houston in that bowl game. So, yeah, I thought this was going to turn out to be a rivalry. Not so much because it's kind of one-sided. Because as you can see right here, we're kind of dominating this school as of right now. 3rd down and 3. Can we get into the end zone? No, we cannot. So we have to set up for a field goal, which is going to give us a 12-0 lead. Now, it is game over. No, remember, Houston has speed at the outside. Mike Walker is a solid quarterback who throws it to Montgomery, who has speed. Inside the 50, he runs, but my DBs are a tad bit faster. Kyle Brown's going to chase him down. Mike Walker looking downfield, and Walker Houston Rangers going to throw that thing, and that pass will fall incomplete. We get some pressure, but can't get the sack. And Benson, who also got some speed, man. I don't know if y'all noticed, but they got some of the best track athletes at Houston in the whole country. Just in case you were wondering. Just in case, okay? So we get the sack right there to take down in the backfield. They run the ball, and we're going to take them down shy of the 1st down marker. So 3rd down and 5. Can we stop them again? The answer is yes. Kyle Brown is shut down. My shutdown corners are for real, for real. Please believe. Please believe. Now, this could be a trap game. We do not want to look ahead because we're going to be taking on Miami, who, as of right now, is in the top 10. We also got Virginia, the last game of the season, and they are also in the top 10 as of right now, but things can change with any single Saturday of college football. Smith looking downfield, and Smith is going to tuck it and run, and Smith is going to get upfield, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. We're going to run the ball Rackley up to the 40, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and gets dropped at the 50. First down and 10. We're going to run the ball with Robinson. And Robinson trying to do his best to get upfield, and he does just like that. We run the ball with Robinson one more time, and Robinson, he's going to pick up a gain of 3. Second down and 7. Smith, I need you to come through, and he does with Heron over the middle. Move those chains. Running the ball, Robinson, yet again, we fall forward, and we're doing everything that we can to make sure that we blow this team out and impress the computers even more. It's all about impressing, okay? When you're playing a team like Houston, you have to impress. Beat them by 80 points if you got to, and then we throw a pick. So, yeah. Forget all that. We need to focus on winning this game. We can't look ahead to the University of Miami, who we play next week. And it should be a fabulous ball game. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you are ready to see us feast and beast versus that team. Hopefully, because if we lose, there's no way we're going to get to a national championship. Hopefully, we can still get to a big bowl game. But national championship is probably going to be out the window. So, defense forces a 3 and out because that's what my defense does. I told you all season long, my defense got my back. All right, we're going to run the ball with the homie Rackley, and Rackley, he's going to pick up a gain of about 8. Smith looking downfield, and that pass will fall incomplete. So third down and 8. Can we keep this drive alive? Looking for Garrett, who makes the catch, and the homie Garrett got us inside the 30 with a first down in his back pocket. Let's run the ball with Robinson one more time. We lose 3 yards. O-line, that's okay. No scholarships will be taken today. Okay? For bad academics, yes. But for lack of football talent, no scholarships will be taken for lack of football talent. That's not how Miles rolls, okay? Looking downfield, we're going to throw that thing, and that pass will fall incomplete. So now we're looking at second down and 10 from the 17. We're going to run the option. We're just going to hang on to it. Would have pitched it. Would have been a fumble. Would have been all kinds of chaos inside the red zone. Again, we throw it into traffic again in the red zone. But this time the ball falls to the turf innocently. So we settle for a field goal, kick is up, and the kick is good. 15-3 to score going into the second half. They got Montgomery back there from his own 10-yard line. Montgomery trying to weed through traffic. And Montgomery, he's going to pick up a solid kick return. But bring it on back, they had to cheat. That's the only way that you can have success versus Tiger special teams is to cheat. Blocking the back, sets them up, pass, or just shy, or just in front. Just pass, like I said in the beginning of the 10-yard line. But now they're trying to do something. Lay it down. Ross Reyes gets in there for the sack. So we take right back over. Got to run the football. Got to do what we got to do. That's going to be a personal foul face mask. And that is going to lead to a first down. We're going to run the ball one more time with Robinson. And Robinson gets us inside the red zone where we cooking with grease. Grandma's recipe, and Rackley racking up the yards and racking up the touchdowns, baby. And that's what I like to see. Get in that end zone. Let's try to get you first team Conference USA. Hopefully maybe even an All-American ad in, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say, but I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But you know me better than I know myself. Taking a shot deep to Glover. The glove, like Gary Payton, representing the homies from Oakland. Y'all know I'm from Oakland, right? I went to the same school as Gary Payton, but not at the same time. Claremont Middle School, baby, represent. Second down and 3. Up the gut. Rackley, he's going to take it up the gut north and south. His PE coach was my PE coach. I know this video is quite random, but I'm just letting you know. His PE coach was my PE coach. Okay? And when I was there, she bought a compressor, that small Mercedes. And she was driving like a beat-up car before that. But that just shows you. Drive a beat-up car, get your chips, and then pay cash for a car. Don't let these car dealerships intimidate you by finance and stuff. That's how they make extra money off of you. Don't let them get you into more debt. Because buying a car, you're already going to be in debt. It loses its value. We all know this, all right? But freaking pay cash for your car if you can. If you need a car and you just trust the dealership to give you a reliable car, go with that. I don't know how this turned into a car buying video, but it did. All I know is this: buy you a car with cash, even if it's a used car, a beater. Just do that, stack your chips, and then buy a better car. All right, don't be out here trying to live like P. Diddy and Lil Wayne and stuff like. Don't do that. All right, don't do that. Live below your means. You can stack chips that way. All right. Wise words from the homie Miles Dawkins. So Brown, he's going to take it all the way up to the left sideline, picks up a solid gain. Brown, beasting and feasting, and he's going to cross the 5-yard line with a first down inside the 2, gets into the, no, he won't get into the end zone, okay? We laying the smacketh down. Second down and go. Will he get into the end zone? No, he will not get into the end zone. We are laying the smacketh down. But he will eventually. Third down and goal. He gets in the end zone, and now they're only down by 19. We got Robinson. Makes a man miss it. He's loose. Robinson to the 50, to the 40. Can they catch him inside the 20? Running like Usain Bolt. Touchdown. And now we are up 36-10. That should be all she wrote. But Jackson State, we could be in trouble because our defense on the first play of the new drive gives up a pretty big chunk play right there. Last play of the first half, Mike Walker throws it to Montgomery, who's fighting for every inch, and then young Adam Jackson puts him in his place. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. So, fourth quarter action. That pass caught by Benson. Benson picks up first down. Mike Walker under pressure. That pass hits the grass because that throw was straight trash. It was ugly. It was disgusting. It was not a good look for you. That pass is caught. Third down and 8. Can they connect the dots? They can. Brown, he's loose. He's going to cross the 20 with a first down in his back pocket. Mike Walker looking over the middle, and it's going to be intercepted by Travis Jackson. You are toe up from the flow up. Make me want to throw up. In the words of Martin Lawrence. Second down and 9 as we take over. Smith to the left side, and Smith going to pitch that thing to Rackley, who steps out of bounds. It's not what I wanted. Stops the clock. We want the clock to continue to move. So Rackley makes sure you stay in bounds. This time he does, and he picks up another first down. Run the ball, Rackley again, trying to make sure that he finishes top 1 and 2 in rushing in this conference. If not, this the best conference rusher in the whole country. But I know that's not going to happen. Some guys at like in the Big Ten had like 1,500 yards already. My boy Rackley is like at 1,100. After the Miami game, he's at 1,100, I believe. Right now, he's just past 1,000. Rackley up the gut. And Rackley continue to rack up those yards. Give it to him again. Feed the beast. And that's what we do. Now, first and 10. Play fake. We're going to run it with Smith, who's a dual threat guy, and that's why he is up for some awards, because he's a dual threat guy. First and goal, we're going to run the ball again, and Smith breaks a tackle, and that's going to be a touchdown. They have one last chance with 7 seconds on the clock. They get sacked by the homie Adrian Smith. Coach Dawkins on the sideline is loving it. He's loving it, but he's about ready to call this career a career. But that's only if we beat Miami. No, I can't say that. I can't say it's only if we beat Miami and Virginia. No. We want a major bowl game. We want to go undefeated. Yes, we want all those. But this dynasty may be coming to an end, y'all, like I said earlier. But that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We whoop on Houston. That's what I needed. I needed some sweet revenge. Some sweet revenge. Adam Jackson led the team in tackles or tied with it. He had 6, so did the homie Reyes. 3 tackles for loss. Ross Reyes, he lives in your backfield. He also had 2 sacks, so did Smith, and I believe Davis had a sack as well. Miami is coming to town. They lost, so they're no longer in the top 10, but they are in the top 14 or top 15. And you can see they have an A- defense, but basically overalls are pretty much the same, bruh. It's going to be a classic. Make sure you're there, okay? Hope the rest of the day is the best of your day. Peace, love, hot sauce.